Hello once again, all you lovely people out there in the land of the internet. It's me, that gaming nerd John, and we are sadly getting ready to wrap up our journey through 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. We're diving into the final portions of everyone's remembrance sequences before the fantastic climactic final battle. We're going to be just continuing through in the same pattern that we have, starting with Juro Kurabe. It's really fascinating to see everybody's just unique story segments finally weaving together here at the end. As I know I've spent a lot of time talking about how the various characters kind of intertwine, and here in these finale segments you'll really see that coming to fruition, as it's pretty much just all the cast members really finally connecting at the end before this final battle really commences. But we'll see what Kurabe's tale has to tell, and then we'll have a conversation at the end about some of these major plot points. As always, hope you enjoy it, and let's dive in.
Okay. That guy, he called himself Tsukasa Okino. I feel like we've met somewhere before.
Hey, Juro. Let's go home. What? Why the long face? Have another nightmare?
Knock it off. I'm not stupid. I know I'm the only one who can see you. What exactly are you?
You know, we can't have you causing a scene
I
here.
guess it's about that time.
Your memory needs to be wiped clean.
Hey, watch it!
No, running won't change it. What about... Maybe I could ask Amiguchi-kun. On the other hand, he's probably gone home already. No, running won't... What about... Fuyasaka-san's... But I feel she really... She wants to change. Can I trust her? No, running... What about... Shiba-kun, and not... He's been... It seems...
She's not here.
Are you looking for someone?
Yo, Kurabe. Sure am. Got a clue where she went? Can't expect you.
You can't run from me.
Leave me alone!
Let me guess.
So, do you have... So it... So it's... It's about Kisaragi-san.
Usami-chan?
Where does she always go?
Why do you ask?
Ogata-kun was looking for her.
Oh, really? Maybe Nenji-kun likes her.
So, do you know?
She goes to Tokisaka Shrine. I think she's waiting.
Tokisaka Shrine? Is that the one that's supposedly haunted? I've been there before. Something happened there.
Oh, wait! Please. The person she's meeting is a boy. Oh, no.
What?
Shiba-kun and not all.
Let me
Hey, I heard she went.
Huh? The heck is she thinking?
Wait! There's something I want to check.
Be my guest.
This street. I've been here before. I think I saw something. The memories are starting to come back, but I can't remember any specific.
Ogata. You.
Hey, Hijiyama. You remember all that shit you put me through? 'Cause I sure as hell do.
I see how it is. You came looking for another black eye.
Try it. See what happens.
Ogata-kun, aren't we here to look for Kisaragi-san?
Yeah, okay, fine. Don't have time for this.
What?
Sorry to disappoint. We'll dance some other time.
And that's your decision to make, huh? Selfish bastard.
The hell are you doing here anyways?
I'm looking for Okino.
What happened to him?
This is just what I heard from Sawatari-san, but according to her, Kisaragi-san's been going out to meet some guy lately.
She what? Just the two of them?
So this Okino you're looking for, is that Tsukasa Okino?
What? You know him?
Not exactly. That's just the name I heard in my dream. But it's probably the same person.
So that's who Kisaragi ran off with. Got a feeling I know where they went, too.
It was right here.
How?
Something happened.
She mentioned something about it.
But what was it?
By the way,
Oh
do
yeah,
you know how to work
I
this
carried
time
something
travel
over
business?
to the dumpster.
Oh. You don't know either? What's up?
There's a corpse in there.
The hell? No way. Cut the crap. Whoa! Isn't that... Hey, give me a hand. Sure looks like a corpse. But this thing's a robot.
It's Tamao-san. Why? Why does it look like her?
Tamao.
Juro Kurabe.
Wait, what?
My grandma? No. This is... It's dark out already. Well, that's okay. This was worth the detour. I finally got my hands on that movie. Now I just need to get home and watch it.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. I should never have let you out of the underground.
Just as I thought, you've returned. If only I hadn't spared you.
I won't let anyone interfere with my escape.
think you're handling this situation well, but Yura is well aware.
I doubt it.
The reason he deleted your memories at school was to hide the log from you.
Quit stalling. Morimura must have arranged this.
What? She's not human. Is this a doll? That's odd. If that's the case, then who was talking to him?
Juro Kurabe, don't move a muscle. Or would you like your skull to be crushed? This body will not last for much longer. I approximate about 5 minutes. But that should be plenty. I need only enter your nanomachines. I thought I was done for, but it seems today's my lucky day.
Hey, what are you doing? Juro.
What? Who are you?
Come on, man. Did you forget your best buddy? I'm afraid that's not very nice.
Yeah. Sorry. I remember now. You're Shiba-kun. Wait, hold on. I was attacked. I need to call the police.
Attacked? Maybe you really did go nuts.
Huh?
Are you telling me this doll attacked you? Where'd you get that thing anyway? Don't just leave this thing out in the street. What if it causes a car accident? You'd be in deep shit, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's just dump it in the trash.
Wait, something's just...
Oh, snap out of it. Come on, I'll help you get rid of the thing. Just pick it up already.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Juro. Look. What? Why the look? Haven't I...
Knock it off. I'm not... I know I'm the... So, let me get this. You lost it, and the damage was... That's how... So, let me get... Tell me the truth. This isn't about my lost memories, is it? You're not trying to restore... You're giving me someone...
What are you...
In other words, the other Ju...
You know...
I remember now. You live inside me. That day at the shrine, you jumped out of that robot and possessed me.
What do you think I am, a ghost? I had nowhere else to go. If it were up to me, I would have picked a more welcoming host. You know, we can't have you causing a scene here. Your memory needs to be wiped clean. Let me try one more time.
Miss Morimura. Chihiro Morimura. That's right. She's the one I saw in my dream. Excuse me.
Kurabe-kun. Is something wrong? You look
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time that Shiba-kun was inside of me? Or rather, Juro Izumi was.
You talk too much. You think you can just walk in here and screw everything up? I'm not afraid to shut your mouth.
Kurabe-kun?
As Shinonome-senpai told me earlier, there's a second Juro Izumi from another world. He transferred his consciousness into an android, so that must have been what I saw. But still, why did it look just like my grandma when she was younger? If the woman from my dream is actually our teacher, then Tsukasa Okino must be real too. Where have I seen him before? That guy, he called himself... I feel... Shiba-kun's not actually human. And not only that, it seems his... That's right. There was a guy standing by the vending machines earlier. He looked just like Tsukasa Okino. Hey, do you have a minute? You're Tsukasa Okino, right?
You must be mistaken.
You even sound like him. You were in that UFO with Juro Izumi, right?
You're not making any sense. Sorry, but I don't have time for this. If you'll excuse me.
Wait! The UFO wasn't the only time. I know I've met you somewhere else. That's right. I remember now.
Prisoner E426, face forward. The drug has been administered. The perp cannot fight back. Do not be alarmed. It is safe to enter. Prisoner E426, look up while we're speaking to you. Or would you rather bear the brunt of the electric chair?
So this man's the culprit?
He's a murderer. He bombed Shikishima, killing countless people. We managed to catch him, but his identity is still unknown. Furthermore, his testimony makes no sense. That's why I've requested your assistance. The name's Onishi. I'm in charge of this investigation. I appreciate your help. Mr. Tsukasa Okino.
Tsukasa-kun.
Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
No, I'm afraid I've never seen him before.
All right then. Your biometrics lead me to believe you're being honest with us.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, we used a truth serum on the guy. He started saying your name over and over. He also mentioned a student by the name of Chihiro Morimura. This is her photo. Do you recognize her?
No.
We'll be requesting her cooperation soon enough. But it'll have to wait until next week. She's currently out of the country. In any case, thank you for joining us today. I may ask for your presence again if any new info turns up.
Of course.
You are free to go. Follow the signs back to the waiting room. Do not be alarmed. The perp cannot fight back. Mr. Juro Izumi. Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
How would I? All I know is he's a terrorist bomber.
Well, we took a look at your DNA. The two of you are a perfect match. It was quite a surprise.
What?
There's a distinct possibility that one of you is a clone.
That's ridiculous. What does he have to say about it?
According to his testimony, he is in fact you from the future. As for his motive, he claims he had to commit this crime to prevent the emergence of kaiju.
Kaiju?
Huh? Excuse me for a moment. What is it? We're in the middle of an investigation. What? An evacuation order? It's on the news?
Kaiju.
Aha. Looks like he's awake.
Perfect. I'm almost done.
What's going on? Hey, what is this?
Calm down, please. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Tsukasa Okino. I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere.
Sorry about that.
It was the only way. This isn't the most welcoming place, is it? I can't imagine you would have come willingly. Yes, good. Keep your mind calm.
You're Tsukasa Okino, aren't you? I saw you in my dream and you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you. But that dream of yours is even more surprising than I expected. Juro Izumi, shifting in cycles. There's only one person those memories could have come from. I'm glad I looked into this. To think he'd seek refuge within Juro himself.
Do you know him?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer consciousness. That is to say, he lives in your injected nanomachines. At some point, he got in and took over the system area. Go ahead and ask him yourself.
Shiba-kun.
So this is the guy. He's not quite what I imagined.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance however he pleases.
You guys can see him?
He's under my control now. He can't hurt you anymore.
Jeez, Juro. Why you gotta be so obtuse?
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you. Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine. But Juro Kurabe didn't like the idea. She created a new personality. The one you have now.
But you were using videotapes to alter my memories.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality. You almost had a breakdown, man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
I won't tolerate being used any longer. I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse, she's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Kurabe has waned.
But the Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what can? You're talking as if you know the answer.
I do. I've found an effective means for our survival. Would you like to hear it? What we call the UFO? I know who programmed it. It was a certain someone named Tsukasa Okino, back in 2188.
2188?
It's hard to believe from looking at you now. But he was quite the sloppy programmer. When he designed the environment management system, he borrowed a portion of it from something else. That particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the kaiju. That part of the code was never supposed to be accessed. But, well, it was.
Where was this code reused from?
It was a little outdated, even for its time. But it's a little sim game based on mighty kaiju daimos.
A Daimos game?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories? That's how the kaiju are being produced?
Where do you think the name Daimos came from? It's not a coincidence, you know. Up until now, we've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine. What if we gained access to the greater system? We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field. Think about it. Each time we destroy an enemy, we'll get some kind of meta prize. Like scoring points. With those, we can use the automated factories to strengthen our Sentinels.
Points, huh?
Let's just call them meta chips for now.
I still can't trust you.
Fine, leave what you want. I don't need your help anymore. Sorry for wasting your time.
Do you have any proof of your claims?
There was a log on it, but it's gone.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
That's it, Hijiyama!
Huh?
You saw the log, didn't you?
Hijiyama-kun.
What was that log all about?
You want to find out? Go help that idol who's stuck in orbit. Well, it's about that time. I need to get going.
What?
Don't worry. He can't do a thing.
Maybe. But a guy like him probably planned ahead.
Oh, give the boy a prize! You can be surprisingly sharp at times. Hijiyama.
Okino!
Sorry.
You're...
Juro! Thank goodness. I made it in time.
Yeah, thanks to me talking their ears off. Did you walk through tar to get here?
I'm doing exactly as you told me. Foul-mouthed cat.
Did you say cat?
Don't worry about erasing his memory.
What? But then...
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
Relax. I won't erase your memories either.
So it's her. She's the one who's been cooperating with him.
Open the airlock. Hijiyama, respond please. I need you to open it. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Yakushiji.
Hijiyama, open the B2 airlock.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You're well aware of the reason.
We're not infected.
The vitals detected by your suit tell me otherwise. I'm so sorry, Yakushiji.
Fine, I may be infected, but my daughter isn't. Please check her.
It's true, she's not showing any signs of infection just yet.
So you'll let her in, right? Please!
Unfortunately, she is likely still in the incubation period.
Just save my daughter, I'm begging you!
It's not a risk we can afford to take.
You and I, we're comrades, aren't we? We've been to hell and back together. If it's the last thing I ask of you, please, Hijiyama.
I'm sorry, Yakushiji. You must understand. Hijiyama, patch me through to airlock control.
Major Izumi.
Izumi-san, I had a feeling you would say that. So I've sealed the airlock on my end. I can't allow you to infect this colony. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm the one getting out. I'll grab a shuttle and retrieve his daughter. We'll give it 24 hours. If she does turn out to be infected, then we'll never return. Simple as that. I can't accept this. It's an order, Hijiyama. Sorry, Yakushiji. You're going to have to leave your daughter with me. In the meantime, you'll need to return to the pod you came here in. Are you alright with that?
I entrust you with her life. My daughter. My Megumi.
I'll protect her at all costs. I promise. No matter what happens, I intend to fulfill that promise.
Just as you said. A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight. Our fate was sealed a long time ago. That log from 2188. I get it now. That must have been an important memory of yours.
Yeah. The log itself may be gone, but I do remember what it was about. And as long as you have my memories, I don't need to explain a thing, do I?
Are you really okay with this?
Of course not. I want in on the action too.
And yet, you're entrusting it all to me.
Even though they kinda turned you into a sissy, in the end you're still Juro, just like me. I've accepted it. We've all gotta play with the hands we're dealt. Fuyusaka's not gonna be able to handle him alone. Go for it, Juro.
What's going to happen to you?
Piloting a Sentinel takes a hell of a lot of brain power. If your nanomachines are focused on that, there won't be much processing power left. In other words, I won't be able to talk to you anymore. But you've got my memories, right? You know what needs to be done. The rest is up to you.
You're right. I'll do it. I guess I'll be going then.
Right. Put your game face on, Juro. We've taken turns for the last time. Try not to get a game over. Activate Sentinel.
Sentinel number 13. Activate.
And so that wraps up Kurabe's tale. It's fascinating to see how all these various themes for Kurabe really kind of come into their own here at the end. You've got this struggle with the fact that he's dealt with who he is throughout this whole journey. Like, is he Juro Izumi? Is he Juro Kurabe? And he's kind of come to accept that there's a part of Juro Izumi that's always going to be with him, that's kind of embedded in those nano machines. One of the things I illustrate in the early portion is how you can fail in some of these sequences, especially with Kyuta Shiba kind of hunting you down. You get that like very omnipresent like dark shadow closing in on you, which is really very creepy, and it does a really good job of kind of conveying that that menace. Of course, a lot of these last little plot points finally coming into play, things that we might have already been able to conjecture just from these other stories, but good to know, like how Tamao was 426 at this point in the timeline, that this is how kind of Kyuta Shiba was born, is that Juro finds Tamaobot in a dumpster, and then those pieces of data that is 426 transfers over to him and manifests as Kyuta Shiba. That's how that happened. And then I love the little bit there with kind of just everything happening at the end, where they finally have a conversation with Kyuta Shiba outside of Juro's awareness with Okino and Hijiyama, and how Shiba kind of, well, 426 kind of gives out the whole concept of the meta chips, which is something that is a mechanical piece of the gameplay for things like the destruction sequence, where you need those meta chips to enhance your Sentinels. It's how you improve their performance. It's how you make it so that they're able to kind of withstand the harder challenges of the game. And it ties into the story here. And I just thought that that was really neat. Very cool way of kind of tying that all up. And then, of course, that kind of last little bit with the log from 2188, relaying how that Juro Izumi of the past, the distant past now that we're aware of that, made a promise to protect Megumi, and how that's kind of transcended into these future, not necessarily reincarnations, but future versions of themselves, which is really cool, very heartwarming stuff. So yeah, that's Kurabe's tale. Next we're going to be following Fuyusaka, so hope you're looking forward to some more schoolgirl action. There has got to be a better way to phrase that. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and as always, until next time, take it easy.